Eva is 10 years old and goes to Springwood Road State School. Eva really loves her pet. Where's the clicker? Eva really loves her pet dogs Ralph and Gus, as well as her budgie Lewis. She wants to talk about mental health and share her personal experience with anxiety. Eva wants to speak to you today at the summit because she feels like she can provide a voice for people her age who might be struggling with their mental health, and she thinks this is an incredibly important topic to bring into focus. Please give a warm welcome to Eva Wright.
Hi, my name's Eva. I'm a Year 5 student at Springwood Road State School. Thank you for joining me today to listen to my talk about child mental health. This topic is very important to me as I have battled my own mental health challenges, so I know firsthand just how difficult it can be. Because of my personal experience, I also understand the importance of promoting mental health in children, positive mental health in children by developing their emotional resilience, teaching them coping strategies, and fostering open and non-judgmental communication. So let's take a moment to understand what child mental health truly means. Child mental health refers to the emotional, psychological, and social well-being of young people. It includes our ability to cope with life challenges, form positive relationships, and navigate our thoughts and emotions effectively. Children, just like adults, can experience a wide range of mental health issues. Some common examples include anxiety, depression, ADHD, and eating disorders. These conditions can significantly impact a child's daily life as well as their relationships with family and friends, even their grades in school. Recognizing the signs of mental health issues in children is important for early intervention and support. Some signs to look out for include persistent sadness, extreme worry or fear, changes in eating or sleep patterns, and social withdrawal. It's important for parents, teachers, and caregivers to be aware of these signs and provide a supportive environment for children to seek help. Understanding child mental health goes beyond just recognizing the signs of mental health issues. It requires adults to promote a culture of empathy, compassion, and support for children. By doing this, you can create an environment that helps kids to feel safe and comfortable talking about their emotions, their fears, and their challenges in life. In the past couple of years, our lives have been greatly influenced by the COVID-19 pandemic. Its impact has been far-reaching, affecting every aspect of society, including our mental health. The pandemic has brought about significant disruptions and challenges that have really taken a toll on our emotional well-being. Some of the key impacts of the pandemic have been the disruption of our daily lives. Lockdowns, social distancing, and remote learning have dramatically altered our routines and isolated us from our friends and support networks. The sudden absence of face-to-face interactions and the limited opportunities to socialize has left many of us feeling lonely, anxious, and disconnected. A recent study conducted by the Telethon Kids Institute revealed a significant increase in child mental health difficulties among children during the pandemic. The study found that the rates of depressive and anxiety symptoms more than doubled when compared to pre-pandemic levels. The uncertainty surrounding the pandemic, the constant news updates, and the overwhelming amount of information online has clearly had an impact on our mental health. We have been bombarded with statistics, stories of suffering, and a general sense of unease. This continuous exposure to distressing information can really take a toll on a child's mental health, making it so important to address this proactively. Just as we've made adjustments in the way we work, learn, and play, it's necessary we also acknowledge the impact that COVID has had on our mental health and work together to find ways to overcome and address these issues. Now let's take a closer look at the Australian landscapes and gain perspective on the seriousness of our children's mental health issues. According to a recent report by the Australian Institute of Health and Welfare, approximately 1 in every 7 young people in Australia experience mental illnesses. Even more alarming than that, 1 in every 3 young people have reported high or very high psychological distress. This figure has more than doubled in the last 10 years, indicating that so much more needs to be done. Most disturbingly, suicide continues to be the leading cause of death among young people aged 15 to 24 years. I urge you to please let that sink in for a moment. Far too many young lives have been lost to suicide, and I think if nothing else, these figures serve a stark reminder of the importance of making mental health support for our youth a priority now before it's too late. Sorry. Now that we understand the significance of child mental health and the potential consequences of neglecting it, I'd like to talk about some strategies to effectively deal with child mental health issues. I forgot. First, we must focus on prevention and early intervention. This involves creating supportive environments in schools, homes, and communities that foster emotional well-being and resilience. Educators and parents can play a vital role in promoting mental health literacy, teaching coping skills, and encouraging open dialogue about emotions and mental well-being. In addition, we must destigmatize mental illnesses and encourage open conversations around this topic. This can be achieved through awareness campaigns, resources in schools, and community events that promote understanding empathy and acceptance. By normalizing discussions about mental health, we can empower children to seek help when needed and reduce the fear and shame associated with mental illnesses. Lastly, I think we should look at policy changes that prioritize mental health. This includes having adequate funding for mental health services, including mental health education into school curriculum, and promoting research to better understand and address the complex factors influencing child mental health. By investing in mental health resources, promoting awareness, and reducing stigma, we can make a significant progress in tackling child mental health issues. I truly believe we have the power to create a future where all kids grow up in an environment that empowers them to thrive and ensures they have the support they need to overcome their challenges. So let us join forces, raise our voices, and work hand in hand and prioritize child mental health. Together, we can make a lasting difference in lives of children and build a brighter and healthier future for generations to come. In conclusion, I'd like to say the mental health of children is a matter of utmost importance, and I urge each and every one of you here today to take action, whether you're a parent, an educator, or a member of the community. Your role is fundamental. Let us commit ourselves to creating a future where our children's mental health is no longer stigmatized or overlooked. Let us be the driving force behind positive change to ensure that every child receives the care and support they deserve. In the words of Margaret Mead, never doubt a small group of thoughtful citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. Let us be that group, starting today, for the sake of your children and for the sake of our future. Thank you.